very valuable lessons, not by a search of information or accumulation of information, but by just plain doing the shit, you know. Um, I've been doing content for a few years now, and at times I surprise myself that I'm still doing it because, based on what I call vanity metrics, ain't much really been shaking or popping. Had a little something, little, get a little kick here and there, but I would say I've went beyond the point that most people will give up and quit. But I'm still here making this content, still here, posting. One of the big challenges has been the vast amount of information that is around making content, making it on social media, and blowing up. There's a huge amount of information out there. And throughout the years, I've bought all the lotions, potions, programs, and tried to make this work and that work. And I think at a point I'd got confused, man. I was just like, man, I tried this and then I'm trying this. And one person says make videos this way, another person says make videos that way. Then, once I've got things tweaked right this way, then something comes along and says, does it do it another way? Reason I'm bringing all this up because I came out to my car to shoot some content, get a few videos done in between of having to get out here and, go pull me an overnight and do my thing to, keep my influx of capital going. I was like, I brought and I'm going to show you. I like to be I want to, start being even more transparent on my vlog. So I brought this rig here out. Okay. And it's a, Gorilla Pod and, my small rig, iPhone cage. Also, I'm shooting with an iPhone. Have a camera, but I choose to shoot with an iPhone. It's just by doing, again, different things, you find out I think the aim should be for content creators is not to so much, you can get guidance and hear things from people, which are great, but to also to be able to test those things, and your testing marker should be is what's comfortable for you. It's more convenient and comfortable for me with my lifestyle and my circumstances to use my phone. Yes, I have a really nice camera, multiple cameras that I have access to right now. I may bring my cameras out if it's something I got to do, but for me, being on the move, being on the fly, the best choice for me would be the iPhone. These were tools that I have that I'm like, okay, this is the best thing for me. So how does all this come into play with me bringing up, oh, I've been on my journey as a content creator. I've tried things and some things work, some things don't work. This came up is because I came to my car with the intention is that this is what I'm going to use to shoot, to get the good angles and all this and that. When by sitting here in this car and tinkering and fidgeting with this, I just went for the most common and natural thing is just to sit my phone up on the driving on the steering wheel. And guess what? It provided the most perfect image I want. Is it unconventional? Yes. Is it something that many of the gurus and people that tell us how to blow up and how to make it would probably suggest? No, but it works good for me. So when you're out here making your decisions as far as content creation or fill in the blank or whatever you're going after in life, as you're out here making this decision and making this choice, there's one thing I want you to keep remember, to judge things based on what's best for you. We're all out here with different situations and circumstances going on in life. We each got our different battles that we're fighting. We each got different time constraints, family constraints, social constraints, finance, work constraints. I work, not ashamed of it, proud of it, and grateful to have a job. It seems so simple, but grateful to be working and have something, going for myself. everybody, we can get guidance, but it's hard to prescribe everyone a one size fits all to get to what you're trying to get to. And it's so saddening because I got into a point where I ended up not taking action on a lot of things for one simple reason. Not taking action on things because I felt I didn't have the markers of what I needed to do it, instead of taking what I had and making action and making movement with that. There was one time I didn't have access to any camera, so the phone was all it was. Sitting doing everything on the phone. Now, does that sound conventional? No, we're trained that, yes, I purchased Final Cut. I've got Final Cut on my Macs. I've got plugins I've purchased and all of the works, and you're supposed to export it off a SD card and the whole menagerie. You organize your footage, which is great stuff. But I'm saying that in doing, and when you have these unconventional things that go against conventional wisdom, but come to you in the field when you're trying to go after whatever you're trying to do, whether that's a job promotion, whether being a big content creator or building $1 billion business, when those things come to you that work, but they're against unconventional, against conventional, what's popular, what's trendy, don't do like most people do, throw it away just to fit in socially, because that one weird, awkward thing will be the thing that takes you off and puts you at the next level. Essentially, being awkward can make you be and have everything of your dreams. But we want to, again, we want to socially fit in. And that all of that is funny how I have little simple things happen to me recently, but they just unfold these deep reflections and lessons. And I'm grateful, and hopefully I'm conveying not from a point of authority, but from a point of experience. My vlog is about sharing my personal experiences and what I'm learning. Is everything, perfect and not? No, but I have an option here. Something unconventional came to me, but it works great for me in my situation. I'm shooting in a car. I've got time constraints. I've got different things going on, but this is working great for me. So will I dismiss this because it wasn't talked about in this book or this program, or it's not common knowledge, or all the people are saying if I don't edit this in Final Cut, then I don't have a chance at YouTube success. If I don't put captions in the video, I don't have a chance. All the things that I've personally have went after, and many people have, and again, I'm speaking from a content perspective because that's what I'm doing, but it can be anything within your career, your job or work career. If there's things that people say this is the way that you rise to the top, or this is the way you get these positions, and something come to you because you're out in the field doing the work, that's how you get this intuition to things to come to you. People are like, I don't have ideas come to me. It was like, well, you must not, you need to get in motion a little more. If you're out there moving and shaking and thinking about money, sometimes ideas come to you that involve money. So what I choose to do is accept this. This works for me. May it be unconventional? Yes. Am I here shooting with a smartphone that's basically balanced and perched on the center of a steering wheel with the microphone, hanging, dangling over the side and balanced on another piece? Yes. Is that unconventional as hell? Yes. Is it working for me? It definitely is. It's great. It's perfect. It's doing better than the conventional setup. And there's nothing wrong with this, because I'm not saying throughout the conventional stuff, because this is going to have its purpose and it saved me many times and will continue to save me. But I got a choice now. I can continue fumbling with this, or I can actually get it done with this. The unconventional thing, but the thing that's working and simple. I can get it going with this. So I just tell you to maybe take a moment after watching this. This message, this video, it isn't for everyone, but I figure if you come this far, this is something that is for you, and you may be inclined to want to see, more, which I will start, sharing more of these eye-opening experiences. But if it's something that you're trying to get done, whether it's big or small, I'm speaking from a content perspective, but anything that you're trying to go after, get out there and get to doing it. And those unconventional ways and those other things that come to you as a natural resource of habit, don't be afraid to shake and pull those things away. Don't be afraid of it, because in that awkwardness may be the thing that gets you to where you're trying to go. Out of all the hustling and tussling you done in conventional things, it's that unconventional way you figured out how to prop your phone up against a rock. You figured out how to throw a little bit of extra salt and some lemon pepper in that recipe that sets you off on the chart. That's unconventional, but it works for you. Ask yourself this question: is this working for me?